KALB. This is a First Alert forecast.
Well, today was another above average afternoon. Temperatures topping out at 94 degrees, that official high in Alexandria. Not too far off from our average, about 4 to 5 degrees warmer, but still a good ways away from our record of 99 set back in 1909. Our low temperature this morning started off at 70 degrees, average is 68. We'll see both morning lows and afternoon highs likely above average as we head through the weekend and even into next week. Here's First Alert satellite and radar. We did have a couple of isolated storms for a few lucky locations in Sabine Parish. Other than that, the rest of the area today stayed very dry and very hot. We'll continue to see these clear skies ongoing as we go throughout the night tonight. More clear skies to start the day tomorrow. A quick check of those current temperatures. We'll see most of us there in the mid to upper 70s. Feels like temps for some still close to or even a little bit above that 80-degree mark. Dew points, of course, it's still feeling muggy out there. Dew points are in the 70s for most of the state, including us here in central Louisiana. That hour-by-hour forecast calling for a gradual cool down into the upper 60s and low 70s once again overnight tonight. I'm leaning toward more of us seeing those low 70s for morning lows with maybe 1 or 2 locations falling into the upper 60s. Pretty close to our average. It runs about 68 degrees for this time of the year. Of course, with that ridge of high pressure kind of parked over a good portion of the south, we will continue to see very warm and very dry conditions as we go through this weekend. You'll notice here our overall weather setup, that ridge of high pressure, basically what kind of makes a frowny face here on this weather map, makes kind of the shape of the Greek symbol omega. We call this an omega block, and it doesn't really move. So that's why we've seen that warm weather and dry weather for a couple of days, and why we will continue to see it in the days to come. A quick check of things in the tropics. It's just in from the National Hurricane Center. Their latest update, still maintaining that moderate risk of tropical development for this wave off the west coast of Africa. I do not anticipate any impacts out of this along the Gulf Coast for us. Of course, we're still watching it, but for now, nothing to be too concerned of. We'll also have to see if any tropical wave tries to develop very sneakily and slowly there in the Caribbean islands, but for now, not too worried about things moving forward. With that said, I want to take a look at things on the Pacific side, mainly at those sea surface temperatures compared to what's average, and you'll notice that blue there indicating below average temperatures in a key area that we monitor. So NOAA has placed everyone basically under a La Nina watch, and we could see a shift to La Nina this fall, which would lead to generally drier and warmer weather, and also could bring us the potential for more severe weather events. Thankfully, severe weather not in the cards for the next 7 days. Rain chances, unfortunately, are not in the forecast. We're looking at 0% across the board as we go through the next couple of days. Tomorrow's forecast, very sunny, very warm. We're back into the mid-90s tomorrow. A quick check here of your First Alert 7-day forecast. Really a copy and paste forecast heading into next week. Highs there mid-90s, overnight lows upper 60s to low 70s with very minimal rain chances. The same conditions persist as we head into the following weekend with highs there in the 90s, likely going into the middle of the month with temperatures above average. Highlights from 5th quarter week 2 is coming up after the break. Keep it here. We'll be right back.